My name is Stefanie Kohl, and this is my husband, Jared. Something was wrong with one of the wires. He crimped it, he did some things. It was magic at the moment to me. And this wonderful man, this magic man shows up, fixes our coach, and we're on our way. That just encapsulates the blacklist in this one beautiful moment, that you reach out and someone is there for you. This community has also set up and organized groups. So there's an international level, and yes, these coaches are in other parts of the world, but the international meetings generally happen in the United States. And it is a time when motorhome owners from all across the country can meet and come together. So you have East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, wherever you are, meeting in one place, and you end up with hundreds of these things in one place. And the knowledge pool is, you just geek out at these places. They have fantastic classes for newbies to get, Motorhome 101, learn all about your new GMC, new to you GMC. The inner workings, the basic mechanics, the things that you need to do, just some basic maintenance, to the very advanced things where, you're really talking about converting your engine or converting your transmission to drivetrain. I'm talking out of turn here, but you know what I mean. So you can get any level of information that you want at these things, and there are folks there who have been working on them from the beginning, who've owned them, if not from the factory, soon after. So their drive now is to really help share and spread the knowledge and pass the knowledge down as they begin to age out, which is wonderful. So at that international level, you get this great mass coming together of all these folks. On a more local level, they have organized regional clubs. And so we are a member of the Tidewater Crabs, which is an East Coast group that our area covers Maryland, Virginia, Maryland, Delaware, West Virginia. We do have some folks from Pennsylvania that sneak down and hang out with us too. And we have just begun doing kind of multiple group get-togethers. So we'll go up to Gettysburg and meet with the Colonial Travelers, which is a group that's covering Pennsylvania and that area up there.
Or down to North Carolina.
Or down to North Carolina. We'll be doing that soon with the Dixielanders, which is, so we get these intergroup meetings where you have the individuals, but they meet to camp once a month. We all get together once a month. And so not only has the global family, you have this global family of owners, now you have a very tight-knit family. And these people, sorry, I hit that. I love them with all my heart, and they're truly, truly like my family. And I don't know where else you could find that. We have some members who were a part of the GMC community at the Tidewater Crabs for a very long time. They felt like it was getting too difficult for them to maintain, and so they sold it, but they got a Airstream Argosy trailer, little thing, and they joined the Airstream membership groups of they're not the same. They're so disappointed. And they miss the camaraderie. That's the word I was looking for. They miss that family atmosphere. It's just not the same culture in that group, which is sad. I know that they're very cute little trailers, but they're nothing like this. If you are interested in becoming a part of this community,
run.
Don't say that. They are amazing, but they are a classic vehicle. And like any classic vehicle, they require constant maintenance. That shouldn't be a deterrent necessarily for anyone looking to take an adventure in one of these things. You just have to be the type of person who is willing to roll with the punches and really be on an adventure. And part of that adventure is the breaking down or the mechanical things that come along. But again, you have a great community support. These are all mechanical. These are things that you can fix yourself with the right knowledge. So if you are not mechanically inclined, you can be educated on these things, and I would highly recommend doing the research. We did so much research before we got involved in this. And even looking back, I think we could have done more. In purchasing our first, the 73, we found some things that needed some work that we could not see because of the cosmetic things that had been done by the owner, which would not have been a deal breaker, would have been nice to know about. But there are stories of folks getting involved without any research. They see it and they love it and they want to be a part of it and take this cool thing on the road because they've seen it in a movie and it's really neat and retro, and they don't know what they're getting into. I would highly recommend, besides doing your research on carburetor engines, looking up the 455 engines and seeing if you can wrap your head around some of the basics, is to get online and find a GMC Facebook group and post some questions there to the folks who are current owners or previous owners, longtime owners, to find out exactly what it is that, well, first read. That's all you should do, is just read. Try to not let breakdowns and things like that scare you, because breakdowns happen in all types of camping situations. New motorhomes break down, but you can't fix that. We are on the side of the road, we can fix this. And read and kind of get to know the community a little bit and get a feel for the type of people that are there. If you find one for sale that you're really interested in and you still want to proceed after reading what you've read on the Facebook pages, talk to someone. They are willing, more than willing, to go with you to look at your prospective RV.
Use the blacklist.
Use the blacklist. Is it posted on? Okay. Pull those resources and talk to these people, because they will not steer you wrong. They will not. I wouldn't speak to the owner particularly of it and ask them for advice if it's a hand-me-down RV that Grandpa had and they want to get rid of it. They may not tell you everything, but
they may not know everything.
They may not know everything either. But someone who's experienced in these will definitely go through it with a fine-tooth comb and let you know, if you can't figure these things out yourself, that these are the potential things that are wrong with it, and this is what it would take to get it fixed. Is it a big deal to fix it? No, then you can go ahead if you think this is a big deal. There are some things that would be quite expensive to fix if it's not currently running. And then and take that advice to heart. They're not going to steer you away from an RV that is really in good condition and that would be a good fit for you.